Okay, so now we're going to create a heating setup. So of course, first we need our source. So we can have source of heat, use alcohol lamp. We can also use a Bunsen burner. A Bunsen burner that is connected to our gas. Okay, let's say that we're going to use our alcohol lamp as our source of heat. Okay, first, I'm going to put our tripod. This is our tripod. Then, we will put our wire gauze on the top of the tripod. Okay. Now, we can put the material that we want to heat. So let's say, for example, we want to put our beaker. So let's say that we are going to boil water. So we're going to put water there. So in a heating setup, we also use thermometer. So to measure the temperature of the material that you are heating. So one tip is when you are measuring the temperature, especially if there's a liquid, make sure that the tip of the thermometer is not on the bottom of the glass. Make sure it is lifted a little. Why? Because if it is touching the glass, it means it is measuring the temperature of the glass, not the liquid inside. Another accessory that we can use is the timer. So we're going to set the time, how long before it will boil, or how long before it will reach the certain temperature that we want. We can also use our evaporating dish, a place to put our material to heat, or we can also use crucible. So this is our crucible with lid. Okay. Now, how are we going to put them in our fire? So we want them to have a direct contact with our source of heat. So we're going to use a clay triangle instead of the wire gauze. So the clay triangle will be placed here on the top. Then now we can put our evaporating dish, or we can also put our crucible. Now of course, it is a heating setup, so we will not be able to touch our container when it's hot. So we're going to use tongue. So this is called crucible tongue. You can use it to remove the lid, or maybe remove the crucible. You can also use this to put your evaporating dish when it is hot. Another setup that you can use is using a test tube. So this is our test tube. So if we have 2 or more test tubes that we are using, we can use our test tube rack. So this is our test tube rack. This is where we can place our test tubes. Now we want to heat the test tube in our alcohol lamp. Of course, we can attach the test tube. So we're going to use test tube holder. So this is just a tongue you can use to hold the test tube. So if you want to heat what's inside the test tube, to do it this way. Okay, one tip in heating using a test tube. So when there's liquid or material inside it, you want the heat to be spread evenly. Okay, so it means the best thing to do is to heat it on slantwise or sideways, not on the top but sideways. But when you put it sideways, make sure that there is no person facing on that side. Okay, avoid it. Another accessory for test tube, of course, if we want to clean it, it will be hard for us to clean what's inside, so we're going to use also a test tube brush.